And I'm going to do this part here. So what I have here is Foundry Wax. It's a liquid leafing wax. First thing you want to do is completely shake it. You want to make sure it's all mixed up. There is a metal ball in here, but this one here is a lot thicker than the other Foundry Waxes, so you don't really hear the ball. So I'm going to squeeze some on my surface here. You don't need a whole lot. I'm going to just thicken it up with my fingers, and it dries really quite quick. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm getting a thin layer. And to clean it up, all you need is some isopropyl alcohol. There we go. Let's clean this up here. I'll do that a little bit more in a minute. To get the leafing to come out on the Foundry Wax, you need a heat gun. Now this is why we're using two different die cuts, because I would not be able to do this while this is stuck to the Yupo. Yupo hates heat, so if I start using a heat gun on the Yupo, it's going to completely melt and warp. So it needs to be a separate layer, and then we'll attach it to it. So there we go. So we've got our reaction there. All right, our pieces are ready. Let's assemble our card. So once again, I centered the top and the bottom, and then just made the side about the same width. There we go, and now we are going to put adhesive on this and lay it right over top. And I put the adhesive pretty much the same spots that I put it below, so around the edges a little bit on each leaf and then around the flowers. And you'll notice that when you look at the silver part that we just did with the Foundry Wax, it's not completely solid. I didn't do a heavy coat. I wanted to see a little bit of the black showing through it, because when you see leading on stained glass windows, you see a little bit of the dark, like it's a little bit, it's not all one color. I just thought the Foundry Wax did a beautiful job of getting some of that, the lights and the darks in there. Now last step, let's put our sentiment on here. This would be really cute for a wedding card. You could do it in the colors of the wedding. It'd be really pretty. For this one, I'm just doing a Just Believe sentiment. And I'm going to stamp it in the blue, like the blue background. And there we go. Very pretty stained glass card with the modeled, just like stained glass.